Hello, my name is Jack, and I just bought this Aeroband guitar, and I'd like to talk a little bit about it, why I bought it, and some of the issues with it. And I'll just start out by giving you some background information. Don't have any musical background. I'm not a musician. I'm not a guitar player, although I love music. And I attempt to play some instruments, and of course the most difficult for me is the acoustic guitar, which I have one right here. I got a nice acoustic guitar. It's a Martin. It's got a beautiful tone and everything. And over the years, I'm like, I don't put a lot of time into learning this because, well, let's just say the issue with the guitar with me was just the finger pain. I would set aside time every day to play it, but I could only play it for a couple of minutes before my fingers would start aching, and so that went on for a long time. So I really never made any progress. And a while back, I decided, the acoustic guitar is really not my instrument. So I got a nice keyboard and decided I was going to put my full time into the keyboard, because to me I have a better chance of being better at the keyboard than at the guitar. So anyhow, I got a keyboard and I've been playing it for about a year, and sort of neglected the guitar, put it on the back burner. And then I saw this, I saw some videos of this, and I want to talk about those because I've seen negative reviews and positive reviews, and I see a lot of real guitar players sort of give it a poo-poo review, and I can understand why, because like, I'm not a guitar player. I never will be a guitar player, but I appreciate real guitar players and how much time and effort they put into actually playing that instrument. So when someone says, "Oh no, you don't need to play that fancy guitar, you just got to get something like this, and it's all easy after that." Well, I can see why they say that. I can see why some people say that, and I can see why a lot of guitar players don't buy into it that much. But anyhow, I decided there were certain things I saw about it. I said, well, this could be helpful in a way. So I decided to buy it, and so I got it, and I started playing around with it. And I guess the one thing that I was intrigued about was the fact that it's got the easy chords. And so in other words, you can set it up so you can use these frets, and you can set certain chords for these frets. And so when you go to play a chord, you just have to hit one of the strings on this, and you've got the chord. Well, I mean, that may seem like a little bit of a cheating, but let me explain why I found that very helpful. Because one of the difficulties that people have with guitars is changing chords and the speed of changing chords. Now, I can attest to that because I'm probably one of the slowest people in the world changing chords. And, it doesn't do you any good for learning. And I found out when I got this guitar, I set it up. Say I want to play a song, say Knocking on Heaven's Door, which is what, G, D, A minor, is it A minor, sort of, and C. And, I can get those chords on my regular guitar, but the speed that I change them is pitiful. Just put it that way, it's pitiful. And not only that, I don't even hold the notes correctly every time. Sometimes I get them right. Okay, I want to talk about the speed of changing chords, because that's probably the big issue for me. And why I find this guitar very useful. And let me explain something. It's when you're struggling with a song and you have a few chords and you're really slow at changing the chords, you're struggling to find the strings. Well, you know what? It doesn't give you a good feel for the song. And I'll give you an example. I was playing Brown Eyed Girl, and I was real slow at changing the chords. There's not that many chords, they're not that complicated. And I tried it out on this. I programmed my chords for Brown Eyed Girl. And then all of a sudden, since the speed of changing chords wasn't an issue anymore, when I started just playing and just playing it up to speed, and it was really surprising, but once I got that up to speed, the whole song opened up for me, because I realized, you know, if you're not up to speed, you probably don't have the right rhythm, you don't have the right tempo, and you're missing a lot of what the song's all about. So when I played this up to speed, not only did it sound great for me, but I could actually sing it as well. Now that's another area I've been having a problem with, is singing. And so when I'm slow changing chords, I try to sing, it just doesn't work. It's just like you lose the spirit of the song and everything. So I was really surprised when I used the easy chords. I brought my speed of changing chords up, and all of a sudden the song sounded good to me. I felt like I was really into the rhythm and the spirit of the song. So that really excited me. And so I would say that alone is a big thing. But here's what I do to improve my other guitar playing. It's like I'll play that, then I'll go back to my acoustic and work on those chords on that guitar and realize, hey, I can pick up speed a little bit. But the other thing is on the app, you know, wherever you put your fingers here, it lights up on the app's little staff, I guess you call it. So if you have your fingers like slightly off, see, it'll light up on that staff. It's like, oh, you'll see, instead of hitting the top E string, you might be hitting the bottom, the string next to it. And so you'll get two lights where you should only have one. So you realize, hey, I'm not holding that chord correctly. So you make adjustments to try to hold the chord right. Then I go back to the acoustic guitar and play around with my finger position, because I know I'm getting it wrong. And so it really helps out. So it not only helps out the positioning of my fingers, but also the tempo and speed. So I think that's kind of important for me. And you got to realize, like, I'm coming from a point of view of I'm not a musician, and I just like music, and if I can make some good music with this, maybe cheating, you might call it, but that's not my goal. My goal is not to struggle making chords all my life. My goal is to make music, and changing chords, the speed of changing chords has been a hindrance to me. I don't find that problem on the keyboard, you know, but this acoustic guitar, but it's much better on the electric. I have an electric guitar, and it's much better, everything about the chords, because the strings are lighter and everything. So anyhow, I would give this a high recommendation for people like me, and that's what I got to say about it. And I'm very pleased that I bought it, and I look forward to learning a lot of good songs, and getting much better at it, and also getting better at the regular acoustic guitar.